Hello and welcome to my showcase and kind of a walkthrough of a mod that I make by the name of Easy OCD. I made this mod because I couldn't find anyone else who made this, and this was built on top of the Games for Windows Live version of World of Goo, but I'm sure it works with the Steam version as well. And I also kind of wouldn't recommend using it on the Games for Windows Live version, as for the fact that you could possibly get banned from Xbox Live. I'm not 100% sure on how that works, and I kind of don't want to figure out how that works. But it doesn't really matter as for the fact that you have to be offline to even boot up the Games for Windows Live version. So yeah, so let's go through the mod. Every single level has been changed to practically beat it immediately, except for a handful where you have to do a few extra steps. So why don't we get through that? Now, if for any reason that you don't get the OCD, that might mean that it was a time-based one and you took too long, or I don't know, you just need to try again. Now, if you're wondering why almost everything's entirely black, that is because those were custom assets that never loaded in, as for the fact that every level has been changed. So, yeah, almost every custom asset will not load, except for the default ones that come with the default game, and not made for specific levels. Which means, because of that, a handful of levels, I had to just replace with other levels. Now, I could have easily just, replaced every level with the same level, but I didn't. Because, I want it to be a little variety. I don't want you to just click a level, oh, done, click a level, oh, done, click a level. I want it to be I've edited every single level, and I want it to look at least a little interesting, and it's not just the same thing over and over and over for 50 levels. Now, there's another question with this mod, and that is, why don't you just use an 100%ed save? The reason being is, again, I built this on top of the Games for Windows Live version of the game. And that game uses different saves from the Steam version. So you can't just connect the saves. So with this, you're still technically playing through the game. It's just, every level has been modified, so you beat it extremely fast. The only level that has not been changed is the final, the last final level. I didn't change that one, as for the fact that you can't OCD beat it. Again, this was only really made for beating it in OCD, not for, every level to be different and for you to beat it immediately. But pretty much that is what it is. Every level has been edited and you beat it pretty much immediately, except for, the last level. Now, Chapter 2 will come up, and I'll explain an issue, and I have no way of testing if you can fix that issue immediately. So, in Chapter 2, I'll explain an issue, and I'll say what I did, because It kind of blocks an achievement, but I don't know if it still unlocks if you do the right steps for it. This one's one of the more fun levels, as for the fact that you collect 100 in it. So this is probably the only way to see what it'd look like if you collect 100 goos and beat the level with 100 of them. Now for this last level, just wait. Now, the level Drool, you'll actually play 2 more times after this one. As for the fact that some of the levels I couldn't find a way to actually beat them. So the 2 times you'll be playing Drool again is for the last level of this chapter. As for the fact that the game wouldn't stop crashing, and I had no clue how to fix it. And also for the level, Mom's Computer, as I couldn't just drag the icon down because, again, assets don't load. And since assets don't load very well, you can't click on the icon. So I couldn't do much there. So yes, you will be playing Drool 2 more times. And the reason I chose Drool was because it was probably the fastest one to get through. Blustery Day is one that you need a little bit of input just to move some of the balls over. Welcoming unit, I had to edit to add, I think, 2 additional goo balls. As, if I'm not wrong, to OCD this level, you have to break the chain. So I just added 2 just to make sure. It was either that or you had to move the thing over. I don't know. I never OCD'd the level. Leap hole is an important one to get first, so you get the whistle and make a lot of levels a lot faster. As some of these levels do take a ridiculous amount of time to beat. And Whistler's a good example of it. As this level takes a while to beat, unless you have the whistle. Again, if you have an issue, just... What the hell is happening? I don't want to have to fix it. Ah. Okay, I did some tweaking and fixed Whistler. So now you should be able to beat it every time. God damn it. Okay, now it should be working. Because it's literally in a spot where it can't mess up. So hold the thing there, and the second continue pops up, click continue. Yeah, it's good I'm doing this walkthrough, so I know which parts have issues. This one, you just wait. Because for this one, it's fewer moves, so pretty much just wait for the... Just wait for this. And there you go. This one is the one I was talking about with the broken achievement. I tried to fix it, because to get the achievement that's required for this level, you have to move the giant beauty ball off the platform. But I tried moving the sign here. You can click on it, but that's about it. And I have no clue if that would give you the achievement or not. Red carpet, I had to do something kind of funny. Yeah. And this is one of the times that you're going to have to replay Drool. Now, I will also not be posting this video on my main channel, as for the fact that I kind of... This doesn't seem like a main channel video, you know? This feels like it should belong on the video dump. Because this is a showcase. This is pretty much showcasing it in a walkthrough. And my main channel isn't really for walkthroughs and stuff. Well, it kind of is, but like, it would be highly edited while this is just playing through the entire game. Now this next chapter does not have any OCD flags that require time to beat it in under a specific amount of time. So for these ones, just wait them out, pretty much. Waterlock is a fun one to sit and wait through, as this one requires you to get every single ball into here. So yeah, this one really is just sit and wait, because I don't think the whistle speeds it up. The reason I'm not clicking continue faster is because if you try to click continue while the beginning cutscene is playing for the level, it just won't do anything. Product Launcher was a fun one, and this one I feel like will have the most issue. So, in case this one doesn't work, just keep retrying until it does work. But from all my testing, it never messed up once. But it is a really close call. And this one's another where you just sit and wait. Just try it again. Again, I did say this is one that I feel like might fail pretty easily. So just keep retrying till it eventually does work. As there isn't really much I can do with this level. It is possible. It's not like Whistler. I never had any issue with it. See, this is what happens if you try to hit continue before the cutscene's over. It just doesn't do anything. You're probably asking why I made this. I don't know. I don't really have a real answer to that one. I just kind of made it because I felt like it. And, of course, in case you want World of Goo 100% completed on Steam or something, there you go. You know, you don't have to grind away at the pretty difficult OCD challenges. So, like, if you're really stuck on one, just install this mod and just get through them. Oh, I didn't let them all go through. This one was fun. I had to watch a walkthrough just to know where to put everything. And this one does need a little bit of, you know, you actually have to mess with this one a little bit, just to move them. As they do get stuck on a few things. Come on. There you go. And again, this one I had to replace with drool. As for the fact that since the assets won't load in properly, you can't click on the icon. Now, Deliverance, just wait a few seconds. Yeah, and because you didn't destroy anything, you don't get to see anything fly out. Now we're on the last 4 levels. And again, there is no timed-based ones, so just wait these ones through. Now it's time for the last level, and this one should get you the achievement for beating every level with OCD flags. And of course, I didn't change the last level, as, I mean, it's not hard. And there you go. That is a showcase of my easy OCD mod. In case you just don't want to use the 100% save, or you can't use the 100% save for whatever reason. Now again, this was built off of the Games for Windows Live version of the game, not the Steam version, as I don't have the Steam version. But if it does work with the Steam version, then there you go. I personally wouldn't recommend using this with the Games for Windows Live version. Again, you have a risk of getting banned, especially if you 100% the game within the span of like an hour. So yeah. So just be worried if you use this with the Games for Windows Live version of the game. But if you use this with the Steam version, there's no risk of getting banned. Now, of course, there's also the thing of achievements are fucking stupid, who cares? But I mean, achievements are kind of fun to have, right? And with World of Goo, the only achievements that aren't the OCD related is beat the game and find that secret. The rest are all for the OCD. So, if you just want to have this game 100%ed in your library, there you go. Now, in the folder where all the levels are, there's a lot of duplicates of Drool. There's like Drool 1 and stuff. That's just so the level editor would shut up about you can't replace the original levels. But yeah, so use this if you really want to. If you can't, for some reason, use the save. But of course, if you just want to, like, I don't know, sit through the game because you're weird, then you can. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough of my mod and watching me actively fix a level because you couldn't beat it, but I somehow beat it. I don't know. Okay. And just a reminder, if any of the levels are giving you trouble, just keep retrying until you eventually get through them. But yeah, with that, you should have every achievement relating to World of Goo, and have all the OCD flags. Now, what you can do is go back into the files. If you're on Steam, I think you can do that. The button, I don't know what the button's called. It's like verify something, I don't know. Press that, you'll have all the levels back. Or give this to a friend who likes achievement hunting on Steam, and just be like, here, I know how much you fucking hate this game. There you go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. Just to show how to beat every level.